Mr. Chairman, I yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from California, Mr. Berman, for the colloquy.
Gentleman from California, Mr. Berman, is recognized for 2 minutes.
I thank the chairman and the chairman of the subcommittee, Mr. Olver, for yielding to me to engage in a colloquy about the importance of ensuring the fairness and objectivity of the FAA's curfew application process. And I'm pleased to be joined by my good friend, Mr. Schiff, who, like me, has many constituents who are greatly affected by nighttime operations at Burbank Airport. Both Burbank, Bob Hope Airport, and Van Nuys airports have been actively studying nighttime flight curfews on Stage 3 aircraft. The Burbank-Glendale-Pasadena Airport Authority has already submitted its completed Part 161 application to the FAA requesting a nighttime curfew. As both Mr. Schiff and I know, the FAA has been all too willing to simply disregard the impact that nighttime flight operations have on communities living by these airports. I have constituents whose sleep is routinely disturbed by aircraft taking off or landing at all hours of the night from Burbank and Van Nuys airports. I look forward to working with the gentleman and the authorizing committee in the future to ensure that FAA gives fair consideration to the concerns of those who must live with airport noise day in and day out. And I yield, if I may, to the gentleman from California, Mr. Schiff.
I thank the gentleman from California for yielding. I'm pleased that for the first time in 17 years, the FAA has deemed a Part 161 nighttime curfew application officially complete. This is a big step in the right direction and shouldn't be overlooked. I strongly believe that Bob Hope Airport in Burbank, California has met the criteria for a curfew set by law, and that a curfew would impact a relatively small number of diverted flights while delivering significant reductions in both the noise impact to surrounding communities and the costs associated with sound mitigation. However, I share my colleagues' concern that the FAA has not been serious about moving forward with mandatory curfews, despite congressional intent when Part 161 was signed into law. I look forward to working with Chairman Olver and the authorizing committee to ensure that Part 161 has the meaning and credibility, and that the process is real and can lead to results.
Time expired.
I yield this colloquy 1 additional minute.
Gentleman's recognized.
Would the gentleman yield?
I certainly yield to the chairman.
I appreciate the remarks of the two gentlemen about the effects of airport noise on local communities, and agree that the FAA has a responsibility to adequately and objectively weigh the concerns of those adversely impacted by nighttime takeoff and landings. While I can't comment as to the specifics of the Burbank Van Nuys curfew studies, I agree that the Part 161 process must serve as a credible and objective avenue for evaluating the merits of noise and access restrictions.
Well, reclaiming my time, I thank the chairman very much and yield back the balance of my time.
Gentleman yields back. Gentleman reserves. Gentleman
Continue to reserve, please.
Gentleman reserves. Gentleman from Massachusetts.